What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, just want to let you guys know that once again, YouTube has shadow banned both my channels. I have seen no subscriber growth on Too Raw for Sports in the last 2 weeks. There's been no subscriber growth on this channel in the past week or so, week and a half. So, they've shadow banned me, which makes me feel great because that means that I'm saying something that they don't want being put out there. That makes me feel so good. I have the opposite effect. Now, I don't give a fuck about being shadow banned because it makes me feel like I'm a threat. It makes me feel like I'm saying something that they don't want to be put out there. It makes me feel so important. Yes, it does. It makes me feel so important. Because I'm against the system. I'm not telling you to vote for the dummies, and I'm not telling you the answer is voting for Trump. The answer is, to me, use your best judgment, which probably means stay the fuck out of both, fuck both sides. Unless, do what you want to do, but to me, fuck both sides until they start actually listening to what we want. But anyway, Bill Clinton is a cretin. Bill Clinton is a cretin. Bill Clinton is a lot of things, all right? But one thing that he is very adroit at, obviously, is measuring the political temperature or climate. He's a genius at that, all right? No doubt about it. In a recent interview, Bill Clinton said something about the GOP that is very true. And in this interview, he basically said, one thing about the GOP that you got to understand is, and I'm paraphrasing Clinton right here, he said, the GOP are good at closing elections. They are good at closing elections and making arguments that voters, many especially, swing voters or independents, they're good at capturing independents. Last year, they made critical race theory sound more ominous than monkeypox. And that was able to swing voters on their side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nah, but he's right, though. If you remember, for most of the election last year here in Virginia, it looked like Terry McAuliffe had it in the bag. But Terry McAuliffe fucked up when he chastised parents for saying that they felt like they had a say in what their students was learning or being taught. And Glenn Youngkin and the Republicans seized upon that and said, no, you have a right to know what your kids are being taught in school, and then, boom, critical race theory, right? Critical race theory. They're making our kids feel sorry. They're making our kids feel like it's a bad thing that black people were slaves. Their feelings are going to be hurt. You know what happened? Glenn Youngkin, as I predicted, eked out a victory in Virginia. I say he was going to win by a point. He won by 2. So he actually did a little better than I thought he would. And Clinton is correct. While the Republicans are very good at giving up big leads, they're good at that because they don't know when to push back. Not push back. They don't know when to say enough is enough. And as you can see, they let the Democrats back in the race. But Democrats often suck at closing the deal. They suck at that because generally Democrats want people. Democrats tend to want to appeal to people's better angels oftentimes, right? Republicans are more savage. Republicans are more guttural. Republicans go for the jugular. And that means that they will say whatever the fuck they got to say to close the deal. And that's why oftentimes in close races, I would say Republicans win 75% of the time. So we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. The Democrats have closed the gaps in a lot of these races, but you got to see what happens in the end. All right? You got to wait and see what happens. Is there going to be some particular issue that the Republicans are going to try to push and, and try to motivate their base to come out? Because I can already see Democrats are concerned about the black voter turnout. This isn't 2020. Trump isn't on the ballot. You know what I'm saying? So they're concerned about that. They're most definitely concerned about that, but we'll see. But tell me what you guys think.